Hi guys, doing a birthday one for me, because why not? It's my birthday, and my birthday kind of falls on a lot of special days, but I decided to go for the happy one this year. Next year I'll go for the serious red ribbons, but this year I'm going for Romania's National Day. Might sound kind of weird because I'm not Romanian, but you know what? Their National Day is my birthday. I'm gonna own that. Not own being Romanian, but I'm gonna be happy because I get a special day, another special day, as my birthday. Why don't people do this more? You know, your birthday doubles up with something. Learn about it. Own it. Be happy about it. So, I get a full country's day. And some really, really cool places within that country. In fact, my son and daughter were meant to be going on holiday to Romania just before Christmas this year, but COVID. So they couldn't. They were supposed to be visiting the capital city for a few days. But COVID restrictions meant that because of my son's age, he wouldn't have had both his jabs in time. So, didn't happen. So sad. But yeah, I know, everyone's sitting there going, it's just another country's day. No, it's not just another country's day. Every country has a day, or they'll have a saint and they'll have their country's day as the saint's day. The UK is very good at that. St Andrew, St David, you know, things like that. St Patrick. What if your day's St Andrew's Day, you're going to go out and you're going to celebrate the double whammy. So why can't I celebrate Romania? I also celebrate World AIDS Day. And I am such a stickler for that. And I thought, you know what? Let's go for the curveball this time. Because why not? Let's go for Great Union Day. So here's a bit of a history into Romania. And I've got a really itchy nose and I don't know why. I'm sorry. It's like allergy. So, Romania's National Day is also called Great Union Day, Unification Day, or National Day. It marks the unification of Transylvania, Bessarabia. I think I've said that wrong. Well, definitely the accent is going to make it sound wrong. And Bucovina with the Romanian Kingdom in 1918. Something known as the Great Union. It was declared a holiday after delegates of ethnic Romanians came together in Alba Iulia. Is it Iulia? It looks like Julia, but it's spelt with an I, which is why I'm going to have trouble saying it, because to me it's going to be an Ulia. And I think that that's going to be said wrong. So sorry to anybody who actually speaks Romanian or any linked language who knows how to actually say these words. Yeah, owning my English here. And declared it the union of Transylvania with Romania after the end of the Romanian Revolution. It hasn't always been on December the 1st though. Boo hiss, fancy not being always on my birthday. How dare you? Yeah, this history. Between 1918 and 1948, Great Union Day was held on the 10th of May. This was because it was not only celebrated the Union, but the day that King Carol I, I'm sorry, I'm English. Carol to me is a woman's name. Carl would be the male's name. So I'm guessing my accent is making, my accent mixed with the spelling is making it completely mush in my mind, and I'm sorry. So, King Carol I set foot on Romanian soil in 1866 and the day on which the Prince ratified the Declaration of Independence from the Ottoman Empire in 1877. So it was a busy day, 3 in 1. In 1948, the royal family was abolished and Romania came under the communist control, along with most of Eastern Europe. The holiday was then moved to the 23rd of August and renamed Liberation from Fascist Occupation Day to mark the 1944 overthrow of Marshal Ion Antonescu's pro-fascist government. On the 1st of August 1990, the Council of Ministers moved the day to the 1st of December, but didn't specify in law the significance of the day as the national holiday. In choosing this date, it annoyed a lot of people. Why? It's my birthday. I was alive by this one. Romanian royalists who wanted it to go back to the 10th of May. The anti-communist opposition wanted the 22nd of December, and the Hungarian minority in Romania, I don't know the specifics of why they took offence, but they took it as a loss of political power for them. The first celebration of the holiday had the largest gatherings in Alba Iulia, which is where the proclamation of the union between Romania and Transylvania had been signed all those years before. However, it didn't go without its hitches. Corneliu Caposu, then leader of the anti-communist opposition, was booed and heckled by the crowd. Remember, this is 1990, so it was still a communist country. Yeah, it was. So he was heckled by the crowd. Then Prime Minister Petri Roman took great and obvious delight in his opposition's embarrassment, to the point Ion Ilescu, who by this point appears to be the ex-Prime Minister, but it's really confusing because they were joint, I think, with another, it was either 3 or 4 of them had made a political party. This Ion Ilescu and Petri Roman had made a political party, and Ion seemed to be the first Prime Minister. Then it went over to Petri, and then Ion's been Prime Minister again since then. And I'm just sitting there going, it's all confusing. You'll have to have a look at the history yourself, because if you can make more sense of it, or you're Romanian and fancy actually giving me a proper timeline, that would be really helpful, because honestly, I do want to know. However, how it was written on the pages that I looked at, it made no sense. It was just, it just made no sense to me, honestly, it didn't. But yes, Ion Ilescu had to gesture at Roman to stop being so mean, basically. The signal between the men was caught on camera and widely spread in the media. Now, every year, military parades are held in Bucharest, Alba Iulia, and in other major cities. The President of Romania attends the Bucharest Parade, which includes a lone bugler playing, a colour guard by the Michael the Brave 30th Guards Brigade, and I know that it won't be said Michael in a Romanian accent, I'm sorry. The mass bands of the Bucharest garrison, which are made partly of military and civilian choirs and bands, that also play the Romanian national anthem, a 21-gun salute fired in the background of the national anthem, a parade that starts at Constitution Square, or, yes, Sosea Kislev, which isn't very far away, to leave a wreath at the Arc de Triomphe, because yes, there are lots of Arcs de Triomphe. After all this, the president goes back to where he started, and the military bands and parade then really get going for the celebrations after the, you know, there's probably a video online somewhere of all this happening if you really want to have a look and are interested in military parades. It does actually sound really quite cool. There are parts of it that sound really cool that I want to get onto. After the president has gone back to wherever he started, part of the parade is there's a historical segment with people wearing World War I uniforms. Remember that this all started in 1918. And they also invite other countries' militaries to join in the celebrations. And I think both aspects are actually really pretty cool. So they're going from the start of Romania as we know it now with the World War I uniforms, and then bringing it up to date by saying, "Hi neighbour, do you fancy coming for the party?" So yeah, that's my birthday celebrations over in Romania. Nothing too big, mind. Obviously, no, I'm taking the mickey and they don't even know who I am. But I do think it's really quite cool and sounds really quite impressive. And if you have a look into Romania as a whole's history, they have been through very literally the wars to become the country that they are today. So they deserve a massive, great big parade to celebrate the fact that they're still standing. So, yeah, that's part of the reason why when a random delivery driver delivered a gift to me last year for my birthday and told me that it was also his national day, as well as being my birthday, I then spent literally 2 or 3 hours looking up at Romania's National Day, Romanian history and things like that, and went in a little bit of a wormhole, and then decided to share it with everyone because, as you may have noticed, I do kind of like my history, and I do like sharing that with everyone because history should not be forgotten. It shouldn't be, but because it's the National Day today, not going on about the history, going on about the celebrations, the good things. However, I could only really find out about the Bucharest celebrations. I'd have liked to have known about the Albert celebrations, but I couldn't really find anything about that in English. And strangely enough, my Romanian is not too hot. And I can't use my daughter's phone because she's got a Romanian language app for the holiday that she now can't go on. But that would have been really fun. A word at a time. This isn't making any sense. And then realise that the grammar's the wrong way round for English, because every language's grammar is the wrong way round for English, which makes me think that it's English that has the problem. Right. I'll see you in another video. Have fun. And know your power. Bye.